Love. So many people take your name in vain. Love, love. What up, fam? You know what? I'm gonna start talking about love and relationships a little bit, man. And forgive my verbiage today. I got my retainers in, so I don't feel like taking them out. I ain't worn them in a while. I had to put them in, but I digress. I'm gonna start talking about relationships as well. I think I'm a little bit wise, got a little gray in my beard here that's indicative of said wisdom. I get DMs sometimes from younger men asking my advice about relationships. And so here's something to consider. I believe one of the greatest determining factors of future success in any relationship is compatibility. Compatibility, folks, is simply a built-in harmony between two people. And I think a lot of times we overlook the concept of compatibility and we settle for physical attraction, monetary access. But folks, compatibility is key. Now, I've been in a few relationships in my life. I mean, serious ones, very few. And one thing I've learned, I was dating a girl and I rarely share this now. I don't like to get into my business now, but I'll try to share a little bit. I was dating her for, quite some time. And I'll never forget the first time we met, rooftop bar, and we talked, we shut the place down till midnight. Of course, me being the kind of person I am, I'm quite verbose, witty, charming, handsome, and debonair. I know how to carry a conversation, but it was so refreshing to meet someone who was compatible in doing the same. We met a few days later. Matter of fact, I was getting ready to roll out somewhere in Atlanta. And just on a whim, she said, "You know what? Want some company?" I said, "Sure." We met at midnight, and we didn't finish that date until 7 o'clock in the morning, just riding around, talking, just having a great time. And you know what? From the first time that I met her until we, amicably decided to part ways, and we still cool to this day, we were so compatible as it relates to conversation, as it relates to travel, as it relates to perspectives, even though we had disagreements, man. It was just effortless in many respects. Why? We were already compatible. Now, some may say, well, if y'all were so compatible, how come you didn't? Don't worry about that day now. Let me say something here. When I'm sharing a little private nugget, don't question me about the nugget. Just eat what I give you. All right? Don't want to know too much. Don't worry about all that day now. But back to what I was saying. Ain't no nosy behind. Quit worrying about my business. When I share my business, that's all I want to share. I digress. So listen, folks, if you don't have that built-in compatibility, you're going to struggle. If you're a person that is verbal and likes to talk and high energy, it doesn't mean that your wife or your girl has to be a mirror of you, but she can't be the kind of person that hates that kind of energy. You're not compatible. If you're the kind of person that likes to be frugal and have a financial vision, and you think about somebody that loves to spend money, y'all gonna have problems. And you may think, I can change her. I can change him. Let me tell you something right now, man. I'm talking to those who want to be wise in your pursuits. I'll leave it with this. I ordered a car. I just got word, I bought it in California. It should arrive here in Germany on Sunday. Now, I looked for that car all over the country. I wanted a particular year, last generation, particular horsepower, particular seats, etc. Now, I bought that car. I already drove it. I drove my boy's car from New Orleans. Shout out to my boy John. So I know how it drives. Drove it for hours. And I know the modifications I want to make on that car. So when I bought it, I wanted certain things to be standard equipment. I'm not trying to add no horsepower. I want them 460 standard. I ain't trying to add no leather. I want that standard. I want Apple CarPlay. I want this. I want that. I want all that standard equipment. And then the modifications I know I want to add, I've already done the research. And the car is compatible with those aftermarket parts. So when I get the car, it's going to already be straight. It's already compatible with the driving experience I want to have. And then the aftermarket parts I want to add, they fit perfectly because they're already compatible. They're already cut to the contours of what the car is supposed to be already. Hear me, beloved. Relationships should be approached in the same way. You don't have time, you don't have energy, and you don't have the capital to piecemeal something so important. Gotta be standard equipment, baby. It's gotta be compatible. And then you'll be ready to roll. Something to consider. Let me get out of here, man.